No, I just want to, I mean, it's because it's already, it's a little bit over 6. And I want to say, it's like our first meeting. We want everybody to meet after it's the beginning of a new year. We just want, despite of everything that's taking place, we want to tell everybody, Happy New Year. I think it's important for us to remain as a community, as people and friends who meet regularly. I know many of you have been doing plenty of stuff, either joining with the wave of prayer or taking part in demonstrations. We enjoy, and it gives us so much hope and courage when our friends send us emails and pictures, just letting us know what they've done and so on. It's one of the things that gives us hope. So I hope everyone is doing well and your health is good. And I mean, it is sadly, we're over 3 months in this nightmare since October 7th. And I mean, for us, we're not a country that is accustomed to being in peace. We came from a time of conflict to another time of conflict. And I don't think we've ever experienced in recent history so much violence as Palestinians. Even on a global level, I think sadly, Gaza is again breaking records with the amount of violence that Israel is practicing in Gaza. I was sharing earlier that we're accustomed to getting news updates that 18 massacres took place, 17 massacres, 16 massacres took place. 200 and so people died. That's like a normal day. We don't know how many people are not accounted for under the rubble. So many people, I mean, there's no equipment, no electricity, no water. The situation is extremely bad in Gaza. And it's very clear that we move from one stage to another, and not much is being done on an international level by the decision makers, especially the US, the UK, to put an end to this insanity. We just want to share also some of the news of Sabil and the activism that is taking place. I believe we have a friend of ours who is helping us, Seher. Seher, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Doing well, Seher. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's when October 7th started, and we knew that we're moving from one period of violence to another period of violence, many people want to do something about what's taking place. And we felt that there was a gap between the people who organize events, the people who are holding demonstrations or webinars or exhibitions or even like fundraiser events in the communities, with people who want to be part of these parts. There wasn't like a common space where everybody comes together. And then Sabil thought, inspired by our love and commitment to nonviolence and our responsibility, we thought we create a simple website, very basic. We called it palactions.com. And this website is aimed on helping people who hold events to promote it to the internationally or to within their local community, and people who are interested in finding things that they can take part of, whether it is a webinar or if it's an actual demonstration, just to be aware of what's taking place. So it's a very simple platform that brings people together. It's like, think about it as a matching website, that brings singles together, but a different, within the Palestinian atmosphere. Demonstrators with demonstrations. We bring people together so that we could amplify the voices of nonviolence and defend the rights of the people who are on the margins. So I'm going to share now the screen just to introduce you to this easy to use website. Seher is the one who is helping us leading it. So that's a very simple website that we have. Seher is going to show us how we can upload activities. But the website is very simple. You go to palactions.com. And I hope somebody, anybody who's able to write it in the chat, if maybe people have already tried with it. Yes, thank you. It's palactions.com, www.palactions.com. And when you immediately get into the web page, you can select the country where you are located. So if you're from a specific, if you're part of the United States of America, so you put the name of the country, and then you can either look at a specific state or keep it in general, and you can say in which date you'd like to attend an event, or keep it open, and you can put find events, and it will show you what events are taking place in the US. I mean, it is in the near future. So you can scroll them out, and if you can look into within your specific location, the same thing would apply within the UK. You can look whether if you're looking for an activity that's taking place in London or Manchester or Liverpool, and the same thing would apply for Germany or France. Wherever there are activities that are taking place, we try to find them and upload them into the website. So it's very simple and easy to use. But if you want just, if out of curiosity, you want to see what events are taking place, you can see today's events. So there are multiple. So here there's like Palestinian Solidarity Committee is looking for volunteers, and you can look into the different actions that are taking place over here. You can upload what events are taking place. If you want to look where are nearby events that are taking place. So for me, it's coming up in Arabic now, because it is whatever is nearby to me in Palestine and Jerusalem. So these are the events for me. For each one, it will be identifying a different location depending on your IP, on your computer address. So I mean, with technology, yes, computers are able to identify which part of the world you are, and will tell you which events are very close to you. And if you're interested in the global events that are taking around, so it will tell you by time order what events are taking place. You see, it's amazing. There has been like over 600 events that we were able to upload, or people have uploaded. And if you're attending into, for example, online meetings, and you feel that Sabil is not doing enough meetings, and you'd like to see more events taking place, so that is so you can look at the online events that are taking place in Palestine and Israel. You can also subscribe to our email letter, and we will update you to information. And if you'd like to follow us on social media, if you are on social media, you can see which social media. Reds is actually a Palestinian social media platform that has started recently, just recently, less than a month ago. And they are actually kindly said they will sponsor our website, and they're helping us to share our events and news around the world. So that is what we are doing. Seher, are you there?
Yes, I am.
So, but before Seher tells us, we tell you what we are hoping for you to help us with. I mean, a part of your personal use, if you'd like to give some time just to figure out what actions, or just out of curiosity, what is taking place in Palestine, and to promote these events regarding Palestine. If you'd like to also are aware of a certain event, even within your community, that is taking place, you can promote it. And we can show you it's a very easy to use website. At least that's what we hope for. And you can upload your own events. And if you continue to promote it, that means we bridge the gap between the demonstrations and the demonstrators. And hopefully we can become a bigger movement. All people who are calling for non-violence and defending human rights can work together to amplify our voices. So what do you think of this idea? Good.
In general, it's a good idea. I have had a little go at it, and I was a bit frustrated. But then I'm sure that now you've explained it to me that I'll be a lot better with it. But I was trying to find something to do on the weekend, and London is 200 miles away. But that's just me. I always struggle when I first have a go at something. But I think it's a very good idea.
Yes,
Yes.
I tried to get on too, and because I wanted to publish something that's going on near me, and I couldn't get the time of day to rewrite, and besides, if you want to post something that's happening in 5 days, I know you can do that. But I couldn't explain the event. I didn't see a place for any verbiage to explain it or give details or anything like that. But
I'm sure it's not a perfect website, but why don't we start with Seher doing like an example, uploading a website and an event, and we'll see how easy it is.
okay.
Otherwise, if it's not easy, that means we're gonna live. We're gonna it's try to make it easier. So the feedback that people provide us with is extremely important. We're trying to make it more accessible. So Seher, we're going to make you as a co-host. So you can share the screen.
I need to give you a link. By the way, please save this link, the last link that I posted, because I made a short video for you that you
Hello,
can
hi.
use to see how I can, one second, how I can add new events. In fact, how I can register a new account, username, email, password, and country, and then how I can post new events to be revised by the administrator. Now let me open the website.
Can you please share the screen, Seher?
Just a second, I need to open the website first, and I will share the screen now.
Thank you. So Seher is a wonderful young guy from Beit Sahur, the
Thank you.
Shepherd's Field.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Give me a second. I need to minimize. Very well. So Omar told you about the website and how it works. I'll get to log in and sign up page over here at the upper right corner. You can register. Once you click over here, you can register or log in. Since everybody doesn't have an account, you need to register in the sign up over here. It's very simple. You need the username, email, and password, and choose the country that you are living in. So suppose that I have, let's create account for my username. I'm not sure if I use it. I hope I didn't. My username. Okay. Email my email at domain.com. Okay. Password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. The device wants me to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the country is just Pakistan. You can use your own country. And that's it. With one click, he will be registered. Let me copy that. So I want to try it again. Over here, you will just need your username and password, the one that we chose. And you are in. This is the user dashboard. It's simple. You have an introduction over here, and you have the events. Home page will get you back to the home page. Log out will log you out. You know about it. You go to the events, and over here you can create your new events using the name of the event. Let's say action March for Gaza, and you have March for Gaza description. It starts today at 4 p.m., let's say. It ends today at 6 p.m.
I think you need to put a time that hasn't, because we already passed.
Yeah, I'm just putting an example. I won't be submitting it anyway, just to show an
Okay.
example. And you can choose a picture for the event once you have a flyer or layer or any design or a logo or whatsoever that you can use.
Let's upload any
I'm
photos.
not sure if I have pictures here. Let me check. I don't have any picture. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So we use this picture. It is a picture. Okay. Over here, you should either pick up a country if it's an actual activity that is happening in a specific location, or if it's an online event, such as petitions, sending emails, contacting individuals, or doing an activity on social media. If it's an online event, you just put online and you do not need to do anything for the state and the city. If it's an event in a specific location, you can just use, let's say, United States. Then you can choose which state in the United States. Let's say California. And in California, it's San Francisco. Oh, there you go. This link over here is very important. It allows the user to go to specific pages for more information, or for the event page itself, whether it's on Instagram or any other social page, or a website for the activity organizers, or a calendar, doesn't matter. This link is important to allow the user to know more, or to get to the source of the information in general. So let's use the same previous link, despite its, let's work. 1 second. I will use this one. I need the link. Got the link. No. Here's the link. This location is, by the way, very useful. You can just put the name of the city, and it will pick up the address for you, just to be sure it's a correct one. Like London, Greater London, England, whatsoever, or you can use San Francisco. That's not. No, Cisco. Okay. This one is for the map, because there is a map Once you click on that event, we need to show you one event, by the way. There is a map for each event. Therefore, users would know the location of the events that they can use it to get to that location using Google Maps. So, and then you submit the event. Over here, you will see the list of events that you submitted. You can search the events that you created in case you need to check out for an event, whether you've submitted it or if there are events that had changed the date or another detail, you can edit it from here, from the content below. Let me submit this one. Okay, the image needs to be less than 2 megabyte. I should pick up another image. 1 second. Okay, this image. This image is 301 kilobytes. And there you go. Event added successfully, waiting for response. Once you add an event, it will be showed up to the admin panel. The administrator will review the event, check if there are other events that have been submitted for the same exact event, and accept it or reject it accordingly. After accepting it, it will be showing on the front page as how you see it. I guess I need to show you how the event looks like on the home page, because for this one, the volunteers, for instance. Okay. So you have the, once you click on the, once you click on any of the events, this is our live stream. You have the flyer of the event or the icon, the event name, event description, just as how you did in the back end, date and time, when it starts, when it ends, event source for the links of the activity. And then, of course, you can share the event anywhere you want. This event is online. I need to pick up an event. Wait. An event with a map. Yeah, here you go. So this one has a physical location. And as you've seen on the back end, you need to pick up the location from the location finder so that it helps the users knowing the physical location and use Google Maps to reach their destination. And if you have any question, please go ahead. I'm here to answer.
Thank you, Seher. And if anybody finds it a bit complicated to, adding an event, finding an event is very simple, because all you have to do is just fill into the blanks, and you'll figure out what events are taking place in your area. Or just go directly to your nearby events on the homepage. But if you would like to add an event and you find that this is maybe just too much for you, or you don't have the time, just send us the link at a Sabil email or at info@pelactions.com, and we will upload this event. So it is technology as an obstacle if you're not very friendly with computers and the internet. Yes, Judith? Can you please unmute yourself?
One
Okay.
second.
Yes.
Annie is asking, 1 second, in the chat, is it possible to put in an actual street address? Exactly. You can just put the street address and it will give you the location. Sometimes the same street address is in other locations. So maybe you need to add the city after the street address until it finds the right location for you. It will be on the lower tab. And there you go. Yes, go ahead.
When I was trying before, it said that I did not fill out the CAPTCHA for it to show that I was not a robot.
There was a, yeah, we removed it. By the
Excuse
way, that caused us several problems, and we just removed it to
Okay,
remove all of this headache.
all right.
Now,
yeah.
we
I
thought
was
since
not
our
seeing
country
that.
is under occupation, so we don't mind if they hack into our website, you know.
No, we won't mind if robots use the website.
Yes, yeah. We want everybody to march for Palestine, including robots. Yes.
Well, do you have something that we can share what we have done? Are we interested in doing that? You know, it's not I guess that's not part of your plan right now, Omar, to have a place for us to show our
Like,
actions.
I think
mean,
it's a good
you-
idea. Maybe we could do this to figure out past events. Can if you search for a past event, does it show?
I didn't try it, but it should.
Let's try one. Let's try it.
Let me get the 1 second.
Just keep the dates, I mean, in the US or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. No, and if you go to the dates, if you go to the history, if
Oh,
you
I
say
will get to the. Oh, 1 second. I will open the.
but actually,
last-
so that
One
that could possibly work, but that wasn't the intention of the website. So we
Yeah,
could.
yeah, it's
I think
working.
it's a good idea if people want to share what they have done. I think that's really important, and like people share their contact information or so on, but so that we can be in touch with them to document such things. I think that
Yep.
would be
Yeah.
It seems everything will remain on the website, but for the main page, the current and recent events will be showing up. But as you see, like in the United States, I choose the United States, we have 12 pages, and we have all the events, including the one that started from the first day we started working, December 14th.
Mhm.
You know?
Mm.
So it will be there. Whatever you do, it will remain over there.
So yes, so unless but can you upload a past event? Yes, I think so. Yes.
I think, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do it, but you update it as an announcement. So we'll have to figure it out.
We'll talk to Sarhan about this issue.
Mm.
We are trying to use Facebook and Instagram APIs to republish the events from the web page to the social media. That any event that you that the administration accepts and published to the website, it will be automatically sent to our social pages on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. So that followers from these social pages can get to see our events, even if they have no idea about the website. Usually, most of the people are on the social pages, not on the websites. So I think this would be useful, but we are working on it yet. It's not working, but
Yeah. So yes, so I think the most so the organizations of the events will show. I mean, it's the it depends on which section. If you want to see today's actions, it will show you only the actions of today, or it will show you by what is come. You have to go, so like it'll show future events in general. So right, Seher?
I was reading the code. Can you ask it again? Just
So if
again.
we look at the US, for example, which events show first? The recent
The
events?
most recent will show first. The most recent that you add to the website. By the way, that's an important point. If you want to, the way we are arranging the events are by the latest post. The events that you show, that you post lately will show up first, based on the idea that you are starting with today's event, and tomorrow you add tomorrow's event, and so on. But I think we can talk to Sarhan to resort it.
Yeah, I
Or
think
make a
it's a
filter.
good question. It should be done into the date, Seher.
Yep. We can do that. We can put a filter to resort the events, by the way. I mean, we have the search. 1 second. Okay. I think we need to add that point to Sarhan so that.
But on the website, you can have, I mean, it's over here, you can search the dates. From what date till what date are you interested in?
True.
And into the city and the country that you are interested in. But if you show them, I mean, it is on the home screen, it would show you today's events. And that could be helpful.
Yep.
So we really need help for people because you are a global community and you might be getting information, even if it's such a small event taking place at a church or at in your neighborhood. And maybe it's just, please help us to put in the information that is taking place, even if it's like it's a get together within a small community. Every event is important to be uploaded because that's the idea. It's to get the news out and to have these events become bigger and bigger. Even if it's a very big event, just share it.
Omar and Sarah, should today, the word today, be changed to dates? Because, you know, if someone sees that, they might say, well, my date I'm getting ready to post is not today. You know, I don't understand. That was confusing to me. But you post everything under today, right?
No.
As a-
No, this only shows the events that are taking place today on the 9th of January.
Usually we add the events that are going to happen from today till whatever period ahead. Like we have events that are in March and we added them today because it's a calendar. And once the date of them is happening, there should be in the today events.
right.
Because the today events tab filters the events that are happening in this day only.
Only,
Yeah.
so yes. So today
Yeah.
shows only today's events.
Yes.
Okay, but see, I see that today events, and then you have nearby events, but you've got one for Wednesday. I don't know if you have one further
Nearby
back.
events. So these are events that are taking place. So now you're seeing it in Arabic, but if you open the website on your screen, it will show what is nearby you individually as Judith. So because the computer, I mean, so that's like the system. So what is nearby me is different from what is nearby you, because I'm in Palestine.
Okay.
So here
So
it shows in Arabic. So it shows Tantur, it shows an event taking place in Jordan or in Bethlehem. Your events will be showing what events are closer to you in the US.
Okay.
And the nearby events would be like depending on when is the closest one taking place.
Yes, not on the dates. I think not on the, yes. And I think we need to talk to Sarhan about this issue, that all of the events must be arranged by date, even the nearby events that are based on the geographic locations and the global events as well, because global events for me includes the United States. Global events for you do not include the United States if you are living in the United States. But for the dates, I think we need to add this filter for all the events.
Yeah, I don't think that we need to complicate because we're now complicating it for everyone. So we're going to, it will be assigned by that by the dates in a date order, starting with what is closer to the date of today, either today or tomorrow, and the day after. So that would be the list for people to know. So basically what we are asking people, please use it and identify problems for us. That would be really helpful. Even if you spend like 5 minutes and something doesn't make sense, just write us. That would be really helpful for us because this is how we learn. The second part, please use it to either to find out what events are taking place and participate in them, or let us know or help us promote certain events that are taking around the world, so that we can promote them. There's
Yeah, just one note. You can still use the link that I provided you for the video in case that you need to remember anything from what we've said today. That video will demonstrate for you how you can register and how you can add new events in the Google Drive link. I think you saw it. Let me post
yes,
it
and
again.
why don't you? Because some people just joined. Seher, just
Just a second,
yeah,
yes.
post it again.
Give me a second. There you
So
go.
let's get out of the screen share.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So, but as I said, if you just want to forward to us certain information, please send it to info@palactions.com. And thank you, Ryan. Ryan will be sending us an email, an updated email with all of the information to the different email lists so that people can use it and promote it. The logic of it, yes.
It's
Ryan.
Pal Action or Pal Actions?
Pal
That's
Actions with an S.
Okay.
Yes, Randy?
Hi, I just wanted to ask if the details of an event change, how do we go in to make edits? And is only the person able who originally posted able to edit?
the events that you've edited are visible only for you and for the administration. Once you log into your account, you can use the search bar, or you can just scroll down for the events that you created. You will see the a button for deleting the event or editing the event. You can click on edit, change the details, and resubmit it, and we'll find it and review it. That's it.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So only if you are the creator of that event, you are able to edit it.
Okay.
But if you are a person who's not the creator, but you know that this event has taken, that there are some changes, you can report it to us and write in a message, and we can modify it as Sabil.
Okay, thank you.
The reason is we don't want people to be using it to use the website just to promote any action, or so that we want a little bit to be some kind of control, basic control. We need to make sure that all of these also events are in line with our value system as Sabil, and are completely non-violent and do not promote any form of hate. But if we miss an event and an event seems to be not in line with the theme, with the values of Sabil, please report it and we will examine it even further. So even by being and spending like few minutes, a quarter of an hour a day on the website, you can even add or increase the number of participation for people in such events and contribute to the cause. So we all of the information will be sent by email in the newsletter. I hope that you will use it. If there are, is there any more questions or comments? Yes, Dan. Can you please unmute yourself?
A poster that we just created for an event next Monday has the, I think they call it a QR code,
Yes.
and that's most of what the poster is. Has a couple of other things. Is that useful on this? I mean, is that
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, it is. Yes. So people can also use it and so on. Yes, that would be helpful and would provide people with the information.
Okay.
Yes, Hillary? Can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah, I've put this in the chat as well. Suppose our meeting will only take 25 people. Can we say you need to email us to make sure there's room for you? We wouldn't want 300 people coming to a small room.
That would be a good problem, but I mean, it's basically, you can either make it as a registration link, you need to confirm by email, so it's up to you. You announce it as you wish. We're assuming that people who want, like, there are people who are looking for a bigger crowd, that they want to promote the event, especially if it's an online event or so on, but you can make the rules of your own meeting. That's up to you, of course. Yes, Pierre?
Yes. Do we estimate the number of persons who read or who see this document? In other words, let us talk about France. How many people are informed about your communications?
So what we are doing now is we have like, so we started from the 15th of December to work on it. So there's currently, we're over 650 events that have been promoted or are being promoted on the website. I don't know how many people are active people who are using it. We don't have enough information, but we're hoping that this grows by people announcing it, by people helping in it. So that is like how we want to grow, that this becomes like a beneficial website for people. Our aim is that as many people as possible will use it and promote it.
Of course, okay. Thank you.
I think for people who are interested with online events will immediately find it helpful because they'll know like what events are taking place, and then people will have more ideas. Any comments, questions? We have a Kumi action for you, friends. But unless there's some people who have some questions that they would like to talk about, would like to address. Okay, so for people who would like to help and do some work with nonviolence, few days ago, how many of you have seen or have read reports about the interview of Dr. Mustafa Barghouti, who is a Palestinian doctor, who is an activist also, and a human rights defender. He's also part of the Palestinian Parliament Legislative Council, with his interview with Talk TV, where the journalist was very rude, I would say, and non-professional with him. So we're asking, so there are people who are asking people just to write, to comment on the official YouTube. I've just shared it. I've shared it on the... Okay, 1 second. I'm going to share a message now, a link on YouTube. So that's the official website, the YouTube channel of the video that was shared by the journalist and Dr. Mustafa Barghouti. If you haven't seen it, you can have a look at it and just see how the actions of this journalist was. And we'd appreciate, we're asking friends to go and to comment about what is proper journalism and how reporting should be. And many believe that 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 in the interview, Dr. Mustafa Barghouti was harassed. There was plenty of racism, and if you see the interview, you will have an understanding. If you can look at, I'm going to share now the screen. So if you go to the YouTube channel over here, there is a space that you can write a comment. So I think if you link on it, if you click on the link, so you can make any comment that that you see that is suitable to express. And we can all like say like you could write about like this is not good journalism, for example. I'm not submitting it. And then and then you just submit it and you make a comment. I think it's for people who follow comments and views on social media and on the internet. They need to be aware that there is a specific expectation from the people on what journalism entails, or proper journalism. So we're going to dedicate the coming 5 minutes for just people to make simple comments if you wish. If you think you need to see the interview more, and then comment, that is up to you. So this is what we are doing. At the moment, that is the Kumi action for today. You have the link on the website, and please use it now to make, we're using 5 minutes to write. So we will give each one 5 minutes to make a comment. You can comment within your own name or any other name if you like to remain anonymous, up to you. Another option, people can also like press the like button and thank people who have already made comments about this. That is also another way to engage the journalism. Sabil is also holding next week, next Saturday, a 24-hour live event. We're doing it with groups of influencers. Hopefully, Mustafa Barghouti will be one of the participants, Hanan Ashrawi and others who will be participating on multiple interviews that were going to be broadcasted live, with many who have already been submitting videos. The 13th of January is a day of strike for global strike for global action for the Palestinians. We're hoping to have 100 mega demonstrations in 100 cities, people to demand an end to the war and holding Israel accountable for its actions and war crimes. So if you're able to participate in any of the events that are taking place in the world, please join. And if you're able to attend, and if not able to attend of these events and you'd like to participate from an online event, we're hoping to get as many people to be following our YouTube channel that will be broadcasted on peleactions.com. So we hope that this would also be like an incentive for people to take part in such events. Yes, sorry for the people. Yes, it's for YouTube. It depends on if you have an account or not. But you have to make a comment, you need to have a Gmail account, I believe. So we're going back to meeting with Kumi. Kumi is taking we're getting back to Kumi on every Tuesday. So next Tuesday, I hope that we will meet together and we will start. I mean, it's going to be a slow start this year. There is a need to do action. There's a need to meet together. We're still looking into ways of continuing developing Kumi and promoting Kumi. But we want to start with our existing base of community, which you are. We appreciate your support on multiple, I mean, for multiple years now. And I hope that we remain connected and do whatever we can to defend human rights. So with this note, please look forward to receiving our newsletter with more information and see the interview, and please do whatever you're able to do to put an end to the violence and to the war that's taking place. So Happy New Year, friends, and we love you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Take care.